Madagascar, the world's fourth largest island, floats in the Indian Ocean, separated from Africa by the Mozambique Channel. Its isolation for millions of years led to the evolution of unique creatures, like the lemur, found nowhere else. The island's landscapes are strikingly diverse. Lush rainforests, arid deserts, and cool high plateaus. But Madagascar's human story is just as extraordinary. Contrary to what you might expect, the first settlers didn't come from nearby Africa. Instead, they journeyed thousands of kilometers from Southeast Asia, likely Indonesia, in small outrigger canoes, guided only by stars and currents. These early voyagers arrived around 1,500 to 2,000 years ago, bringing rice cultivation and their Austronesian language. Their arrival marked the beginning of a unique society, Asian in origin, on African soil. Over time, the island's untouched wildlife encountered humans for the first time, forever changing Madagascar's natural world. Soon after, new arrivals from Africa crossed the channel, adding another layer to the island's story. The meeting of these two distant peoples set the stage for a culture found nowhere else on Earth. Madagascar's history is a blend of two worlds woven together on one remarkable island. Its origins explain why Madagascar stands apart, both in nature and in culture. This is the story of how a remote island became one of the world's most fascinating crossroads. The Malagasy people are a living blend of Southeast Asian and African ancestry. After the first Austronesian settlers, Bantu-speaking Africans arrived, bringing cattle herding and the iconic zebu. These groups mixed gradually, not through conquest but through centuries of intermarriage and shared life. Today, Malagasy faces reflect both Asian and African roots, a testament to this unique heritage. The Malagasy language, though spoken in Africa, is Austronesian, closely related to languages in Borneo, yet enriched with African, Arabic, and French words. This single language unites the island, mapping its diverse origins. Cultural fusion is everywhere. Rice terraces in the highlands echo Southeast Asia, while ancestor veneration and rituals like Famadihana reflect African traditions. The result is a unified nation, proud of its diversity and shared identity. Malagasy culture is a tapestry woven from distant lands, yet distinctly its own. The blending of traditions, beliefs, and languages created a society unlike any other in Africa. This fusion is the foundation of Madagascar's enduring unity. The island's people are living proof of the power of connection across oceans. Madagascar's story is one of meeting, mingling, and making something entirely new. As Madagascar's population grew, powerful kingdoms emerged, each with its own customs and political systems. The Sakalava dominated the west, controlling trade routes and building wealth through commerce and military strength. On the east coast, the Betsimisaraka Confederation united diverse clans under a single leader, thriving on trade with European ships. Trade brought rice, cattle, and enslaved people in exchange for guns and goods, transforming society and fueling new conflicts. Madagascar was never isolated. Arab and Persian traders had long established coastal posts, seeking spices, woods, and slaves. These merchants introduced Islam and the Sarabe script, connecting Madagascar to a vast Indian Ocean network. Coastal communities became outward-looking and cosmopolitan, while the highlands remained more insular. This dynamic between coast and interior shaped Madagascar's politics and culture for centuries. The island's openness to trade and new ideas made it a crossroads of cultures. The rise of kingdoms and arrival of traders set the stage for Madagascar's complex history. By the 1500s, European explorers, Portuguese, Dutch, English, and French, began stopping at Madagascar. Their settlements rarely lasted, but their presence marked the island on global maps. In the late 1600s, Madagascar became a pirate haven, attracting infamous figures like Captain Kidd. Pirates traded stolen goods and firearms with local kingdoms, shifting the balance of power. Some pirates settled, marrying Malagasy women and creating the Zana Malata community. The influx of guns and European influence fueled new rivalries and ambitions among Malagasy rulers. Madagascar's strategic location drew increasing attention from European powers, especially France and Britain. The island's fate was now tied to global competition and colonial ambitions. This era of pirates and traders transformed Madagascar's society and set the stage for future struggles. While the coasts engaged with outsiders, the Merina kingdom rose in the Central Highlands. King Andrianampoinimarina united the Merina people, dreaming of ruling the entire island. His son, Radama I, modernized the kingdom with British support, trading an end to the slave trade for military training and weapons. With a modern army, Radama expanded Merina control, uniting much of Madagascar for the first time. British missionaries introduced literacy, schools, and Christianity, revolutionizing Merina society. The Latin alphabet replaced the old Sorabe script, and education spread rapidly. These changes connected Madagascar to the wider world, but also sparked tensions between tradition and modernity. The Merina kingdom's rise marked a turning point. Madagascar was now a unified, outward-looking nation. Yet, the seeds of future conflict were sown as foreign influence deepened. The dream of unity brought both progress and new challenges. The island's destiny was now intertwined with global powers. Madagascar stood on the brink of dramatic change. The Merina kingdom's power and British ties alarmed the French, who sought control of Madagascar. Queen Ranavalona I fiercely resisted European influence, expelling missionaries and defending tradition. Despite her efforts, French pressure mounted, leading to 2 wars, and, by 1897, full colonization. The French imposed new laws, forced labor, and took land, exploiting Madagascar's resources for their own gain. A small Malagasy elite benefited, but most endured hardship and humiliation. Resistance never died. Local uprisings erupted, most notably the brutal 1947 Malagasy uprising. Tens of thousands died, but the rebellion became a symbol of the fight for freedom. After World War II, nationalism surged as Malagasy veterans returned with new ideas. The struggle against colonial rule intensified, setting the stage for independence. Colonialism left deep scars, but also forged a powerful desire for self-determination. The Malagasy spirit of resistance endured through decades of hardship. The path to freedom was long and costly, but the dream of independence would not be extinguished. The 1947 uprising strengthened the Malagasy resolve for independence. As France's empire weakened, Malagasy leaders negotiated a peaceful transition. Philibert Tsiranana, from the coastal Tsimihety, built a broad coalition and became the first president in 1960. Independence brought joy and hope, but also lingering French influence, economically and politically. The new government focused on building schools and infrastructure, but frustrations grew over inequality and dependence on France. Students and intellectuals demanded deeper change, criticizing the old elite's grip on power. Beneath the surface, tensions simmered between tradition and modernity, coast and highlands. The first decade of independence was stable, but unrest was brewing. The young nation faced the challenge of forging a truly independent identity. Madagascar's journey as a new nation had only just begun. The next chapter would test its unity and resilience. In the 1970s, protests forced President Tsiranana to resign, ushering in military rule and the rise of Didier Ratsiraka. Ratsiraka's socialist revolution cut ties with France, nationalized industries, and aligned Madagascar with the Soviet bloc. The policy of Malagachization promoted national identity, but the economy faltered and poverty deepened. By the 1980s, hardship and discontent fueled a pro-democracy movement. In 1992, a new constitution established multi-party democracy and a market economy. The transition was rocky. Political crises, power struggles, and instability plagued the 1990s and 2000s. Leadership changed hands through elections and protests, with Ratsiraka even returning to power. Instability made it hard to tackle poverty and corruption. The path from socialism to democracy was fraught with setbacks, yet the Malagasy people persisted, demanding a better future. The struggle for stability and prosperity continued. Democracy brought hope, but also new challenges. Madagascar's journey was far from over. Madagascar's 21st century politics remain turbulent, with disputed elections and power struggles. Instability hampers progress on urgent issues: poverty, education, and healthcare. Most Malagasy live on less than $2 a day, vulnerable to natural disasters, and lacking basic services. The island's unique biodiversity is under threat from deforestation and environmental degradation. Balancing human needs with conservation is a constant challenge, yet hope enduring. Malagasy and international efforts focus on protecting forests, improving farming and building schools. Sustainable tourism offers new opportunities while preserving nature. The Malagasy story is one of resilience and creativity, forged from diverse origins. National pride and a spirit of adaptation drive the quest for a brighter future. Madagascar's journey, from ancient voyagers to a modern nation, is a testament to survival and hope. The island's story is far from finished. Its people continue to